Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another tutorial with yours truly, Kia Orion, the man who is obsessed with making great music and teaching you how to make your own. And in today's tutorial, I've been super inspired by this new Danger Mouse song. So the first thing that we're going to do is jump into here, and I'm going to help you find the BPM. So you'll drag the song in like this, and it will come in maybe with a little bit of tail. How do I line this up properly? So you're going to come in here to warp, say yes, and then you're going to want to find the beginning where the song is and place a warp marker there. I just right clicked, set one here, boom. Now we know we're starting at the 1. Super off. If you change the metronome, then it's going to actually warp the speed of the song because it's warped. What you're going to want to do is unwarp it, and then we're going to come in here, and now when we change the tempo, you can see that the song actually adjusts with us. So we're not changing the actual speed of the song anymore. So I got the same sample that they use for some of this, and so let's see what we got going on here.
You look so sweet.
Right there, that little drum break.
I'm from with too many lives.
Listen.
25 years or fewer. I sickle sticks, race down the curb into the sewer. The next
Go, don't have to. I think that's where we're at. That's what we're looking for. Right there. I'm just pushing everything onto time a little bit with these warp markers. I'm just figuring out the chops, y'all. So y'all, here's what I did. Now I have my 4 kind of chops. It's these different 4 little loops. And then I switched out, I added this one just for a little bit of diversity so we could have a full 8-bar loop. And then this one is the same as this one. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to EQ out some of their drums. I'm going to add a kick here so that we get a little bit of a, low end. Yeah, maybe something like that. Kick. So now I'm just trying to get a little bit of EQ on these. I'm also going to maybe EQ off a little bit of these. And now I'm going to see if I can find a snare that goes along with this. That must sounds like it. So first of all, let's EQ this a bit. Right there. That's what I'm looking to get rid of it, that little whistling sound. I'm going to add a little retro color, see if we can retro this out a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of compression to the master bus and start to get this, have this feel like a real loop. It's still sounding to me like the things are poking out too much. So what I'm going to do is, there's a plugin I love, Soothe. It helps you kind of find problematic sounds and take them out. It feels like it kind of smooths things out a little bit for me, which is what I was kind of looking for. So, all right, y'all. So one last thing I want to show you on this real quick, and I'm going to join the clips. Here we have our main sample. Without added drums or anything like this. I'm going to add an auto filter, automate this to add a little bit of song structure. Go to automation, go to device on, and we want this device to be on here, but off here. So we're going to turn it on here. Boom. And then we're going to go to our filter frequency, and we're going to go. Check this out. And then I might just add a little drop here. Hey, look. Excuse me, add another auto filter here. This would be like one verse, right? You have your 16-bar verse, and then this would be like the in-between before another rapper comes in. Yeah. And then, so here's something that I do sometimes as well, just to kind of, if you want to make this all more cohesive and feel even more old school, what I'm going to do is you can export audio video. I might export the beat and then import it back in, bring it back in. All of it just feels like it's glued together better. So it just feels like it's just more cohesive. Another thing you can do, which is cool, is you can take this one, now that's your whole track, and you can pitch it down. Back on the track now. I'm teaching making beats, I don't back down. Yeah, whipping in the fast lane. I hope that was helpful. Now you can see a little bit kind of how I'd go about making an old school boom bap beat. A couple of top tips: add cool drums that fit the sample, and then try to mix them in so it sounds like it's part of the sample, if that's what the vibe you're going for. Tip number 2, EQ out some of the crappy frequencies. As you start to add volume, things will start to sound worse. And 3, export the entire track, import it back in, pitch it down, and add more effects to that final track to get more of like a cohesive, real record sound. If you want any of my production resources, you can check all that out in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Peace.